They've been a part of our lives for over 30 years. We've just got 13 days left to spend. Any old pound coins that might be knocking about in an old box or a pocket somewhere.
Down the sofa.
Check the lining of your coats and your jackets.
To tell us why it's all changed, Breakfast in Muffet is actually at the Royal Mint for us this morning. And dressed and ready to go. Goodness me, morning.
Oh yes, this is certainly a look, isn't it? This is a truly historic organisation, more than 1,000 years old, the Royal Mint. Until 1968 it was in London. Since then it's been here in Llantrisant in South Wales. Now, they've been churning out these for quite some time at a huge rate of knots, around 40 a second, the new pound coin. And the reason is, of course, it is replacing these here, the old pound coins. This is where they come when they are handed in, because that really is the message. You have just 13 days to spend them. When they come here, they are being melted down behind me. In each of these tubs, around £55,000 worth of old pound coins. It's been a huge undertaking for the Royal Mint and the Treasury as well. Lots of challenges, and we've been kind of assessing what challenges they are and how well things have been going as we make the transition from the old pound to the new one.
All change again. When the new pound coin was introduced in March, this company had to adapt 4,000 vending machines. For 7 months, both coins have been accepted, but not for much longer.
What we've now got to do is we've got to programme them so that they'll just take the new coins and we'll reject the old ones. Realistically, I don't think the Royal Mint realise how big a job and how time-consuming this would be.
So how much has this changeover cost your business?
It's cost us personally over £250,000.
After 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, October the 15th, businesses will no longer be obliged to accept the old pound coin. It'll cease being legal tender and the round pounds role in our economy will be over. Will you miss these, the old pound coins?
Yes, we'll miss that one. It's something that's been around for quite some time.
They're easy to find in your purse. You kind of know the shape of them and you just dive in and get one.
The new ones tend to be a bit shiny, and I've got to keep looking at them and to think whether what they are.
The Royal Mint and the Treasury say the introduction of the new pound coin has generally gone well. They say any short-term costs to businesses will be outweighed by long-term benefits. The new coin is much harder to forge. But over the summer, an AA survey found that a fifth of UK councils hadn't converted all their parking ticket machines to accept the new pound, as Derek found out.
Went to put the money in the machine, wouldn't take it. I got a parking ticket.
You had the wrong pound coin, as far as they were concerned?
Yeah.
How much was the fine?
£70.
More councils have now carried out the upgrades, but some ticket machines remain unable to take the new pound.
The value of a coin is directly proportionate to the scarcity.
You'll still be able to change old pounds at the bank, but some might be worth keeping instead.
In 2011, there was a series of round pound coins that were released, each one representing a capital city of the United Kingdom. The Edinburgh City pound coin is the most scarce.
Only around 900,000 of these were minted. Often hundreds of millions of coins are created when a new design is launched.
Cardiff and the London coin as well, they all have low mintage figures.
Antiques Roadshow moment, what might this be worth?
So at present on auction sites these are selling for between about £12 and £16. But once the pound coin is demonetised, we'd probably expect this to be about £30 and £40.
So before you spend your last round pounds, they might be worth a second glance.
And as you can see behind me now, another huge tub, £55,000 worth of old pound coins are being poured into a furnace. The metal, brass nickel, will be then used to create the new pound coins. So it's a kind of a recycling process. That's why the Mint and the Treasury are so keen for people to have a check of your change. If you've got any old pound coins, you've just got 13 days to spend them, and then, well, you have to take them to the bank, but it'll certainly be much harder. It's amazing to think, isn't it? £55,000 worth in this one tub. They get through around 35 tubs a day, so that's about £1.9 million worth of old pound coins being melted down. So, you know, it's been such an undertaking. It is still thought there is around £500 million worth of old round pounds still out there. So a lot of checking to be done, a lot of back of sofas to be looked behind, all that kind of stuff. Have a check round and spend those coins whilst you can.
Oh, Tim, very good advice. I have been checking this so far, but so far I have found no money. And it's amazing access, and to be actually able to see what's going on there this morning is quite brilliant. We'll be back with you a little bit later. Thank you.
Yeah, it's rare to get a camera inside the Royal Mint.
Yeah.
500 million old pound coins still knocking about.
Come on, everybody.
Come on. There must be. I'm going to have a right old look today.
You know, you need to go through what? It's coat pockets.
Yeah, I think that's the key.
Gym bags, maybe, that sort of thing.